Alright guys, I'm sorry. I just did the brakes yesterday and I know y'all watched the video. And I said I wasn't going to be doing no editing. And I didn't. My wife did it for me. I love her to death. But she watched it and she said, well, why are you squishing in the piston on the caliper? I don't know what I'm doing. And I did not realize that I was just going through the motions. You know, I've been doing this for 30 years. So, the reason that you're squishing the caliper piston, and the piston is right here, the circle thing behind the brake pad right here. This is the piston, and that squishes out and presses this brake pad against the back of the rotor and forces these slide pins to pull this brake against the front of the rotor. So as it wears down, it keeps pushing out and pushing out and pushing out. And so when you get the new pads, you have to push it back in so that it'll slide over the rotor and you can tighten down your bolts. And I just wanted to recap on that because I did not realize that I was just going through the motions of changing brakes and rotors, which I could do like 20 times a week. And so I apologize for messing that one up, because you can't do a how-to video if you're not going to show them why you have to do what you're doing. So you got to forgive me on that one. I just wanted to touch up on that one. I'm going to post this. This is the day after I did it yesterday on Memorial Day. And that's when I found out that I had a bad caliper on the other side that I could barely get in. And I said that, yeah, I could run down to the parts store and pick one up for like 40-50 bucks. But I work at a garage. And I went in today and told the boss man, said, hey, I need some calipers. And he said, well, let me call the warehouse over in Cleveland. And he found them for 20 bucks a piece for me. So I may have to wait a day or two to get them, but it's worth the wait instead of paying over $100 for 2 calipers. And I decided that these hoses here, these hoses are probably as old as the rest of it, 22 years on this truck. So we're gonna go ahead and change the hoses on that. And as soon as I get the calipers in, and hopefully this weekend I'll be able to do that, and I'll get that video posted. So y'all run into any kind of problems like that, changing brakes and you don't have a caliper squishing in, and you need to replace it, you'll know how to do it, at least on one of these trucks. So I apologize again for missing that step, and enjoy this little update. It'll be on as soon as I get done with it. Thank you very much.